Last night at about 3:10, I left. She said maybe she's gonna get some cigarette, but she was tired of going to bed. Asked me if I take the garbage and threw that in the van and took that and dumped it. And then when I got back to the house, I texted her. Made it home okay, because obviously she's worried about me. So I called this morning, she didn't answer. She does that all the time, though. No, not answer. So, but I don't know. So I'm worried about her.
Jay's behavior during his conversations with investigators is striking. He comes across as sincere, genuinely worried, and willing to help. His serious tone and cooperative nature create the impression of someone determined to locate Linda as soon as possible. This sense of urgency connects to the reality that time plays a critical role in missing person cases. Research shows that the first day is often the most important, and as hours pass, the chances of a safe recovery tend to decrease. Naturally raising concern for the individual's safety, Jay's clear determination to act quickly can easily be seen as consistent with these well-known facts.
He's a black male named Floyd.
I saw him one time, but I don't know what. He came in the house and...
You don't know Floyd's last name?
No, not at all.
So what did she say about that she was stressed out about?
Oh, man. The guy come in the house and he was halfway in the living room, she said. She kind of pushed him out the door or something, went out, and then that fool ass, he come back over and he was drunk, is what they said. I don't know if he was or not.
So what do you think? What do you think happened?
I don't know. Anything could happen with that neighborhood there. It's a bad neighborhood. There's all kinds going on over there.
Okay.
In a surprising turn, the investigator presents the idea to Jay that the worries about Linda's absence might be exaggerated. He uses this approach as a way to gauge how Jay will react. The goal is to see whether Jay's level of concern is as genuine as it seems, or if his outward expressions could possibly be an attempt to hide something else beneath the surface.
Do you think that she maybe just left?
No, she wouldn't leave without her dogs.
Okay. Are her dogs still there?
As far as I know, they were when I left.
Could they still be there, you think?
I think so.
Okay.
Jay slipped up in a way that drew immediate notice. He stated with confidence that Linda would never leave her pets behind, and this remark stood out to the investigator, because at that point there was no public knowledge that the animals were still inside the apartment. This single comment shifted the view of Jay in the eyes of the authorities, changing him from a seemingly worried friend into someone whose actions now required closer examination.
You guys are good friends. Has she ever wanted an intimate relationship with you?
Yeah.
You had a little bit of an intimate relationship? Maybe having sex on occasion? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Have you guys ever had any physical violence? No hitting, pushing, shoving, nothing at all like that. So just some verbal arguments is all.
Yeah.
Did you have anything to do with her being gone?
No. So when no.
I can have you hang tight for me for just a second. Step out and I'll be right back, okay? Thank you, sir.
The following day, Linda Riley is still unaccounted for, and concerns about her safety continue to rise. Then, without warning, Jay returns to the police station claiming to have fresh details to share this sudden reappearance. Adds a new layer of intrigue to the situation and leaves investigators eager to hear what he has to say.
There are three things, actually. Her ex, he beat her, pulled her hair. She come down to the house one morning after he had sit on her and tried to shoot her up and missed and threw her in the spot. So, and she always had bruises on her arm when he grabbed her. So one time, she had this guy named Roger was there, and he stayed about a week or so. But the police came to the door and he hid in the bathroom because he was wanted, they said. I don't know his last name or anything else. I told her, you got too many weirdos coming over and stuff like that. I'm just putting things out there as possibilities, I was thinking.
At this point, the investigator grows more doubtful about Jay's version of events. He seems to be shaping a story that introduces multiple possible suspects, which could be seen as an effort to shift attention away from himself. During questioning, Jay recalls a past disagreement with Linda. He explains that while giving her a ride, she wanted to visit someone, but when plans changed, she became upset. According to Jay, she reached over and grabbed the steering wheel, which caused a sudden movement. He says this led to an accidental bump that startled both of them. Later, Linda submitted a formal complaint against Jay, describing the incident as harmful. When Jay learned that police were actively reviewing these allegations, he decided to return to the station in order to provide his own explanation.
I took her over to see this guy she wanted to see. Off her off, but he wasn't home. They're telling, what are you doing? I'm going to take you home. I don't want to go home. Well, I'm not going to let you out here. I want out. Like, don't jump out here. Let me take you home. And she reached over to grab the horn in my hand. I went up like this, and it went in her mouth. She thought it was accident completely.
After his second round of questioning, Jay was once again permitted to go home, since investigators did not yet have enough concrete evidence to keep him in custody, while Jay might interpret these repeated releases as a sign that detectives believed in his innocence. The reality was quite different. In fact, their doubts about him were steadily increasing. 3 days later, Jay Roth was summoned back to the station to take a polygraph exam for someone claiming to be fully cooperative in the search for a missing friend. Agreeing to such a test can be seen as a way to show both concern and transparency. Understanding this, Jay decided to proceed with the examination.
There's been a few people that have mentioned she was afraid of you. Do you know why they would tell us that?
Because of that accident, she thought I was doing something, but I wasn't. But then we talked afterward, it was okay. But she wasn't afraid of me for that.
What do you say to some of these people that kind of have said that she's scared of you, that you've been violent with her?
I haven't been violent with her. I don't know where that comes from.
You don't know why those people would say that? Because the biggest hang-up today, because we've talked to so many people, and there's no trace of her or anything after you leave the house, a little after 3. How do we, where do we go from there? Hang on 1 second, I'll be right back. We'll get you out of here in just a minute, okay?
During his first 2 interviews, Jay appeared unexpectedly calm, leaning back in his chair with a casual and approachable attitude. Yet as the case progressed and attention increasingly focused on him, the seriousness of the situation seemed to take hold. Now Jay waits alone for the outcome of his polygraph exam, looking drained and discouraged. A short time later, the investigator steps back into the room, providing Jay with an update on the case. He explains that search warrants have been secured for both Jay's vehicle and his residence.
Jay, I'm the polygraph examiner here with the police department. They called me, said that you were interested in taking a polygraph exam in reference to their investigation with Linda. I'll walk you out. Hold on. If you look straight ahead for me, Jay, I'll get you dialed back in and we'll begin. Are you physically responsible for Linda Riley's disappearance from her residence on February 27th, 2012? Did you physically remove Linda Riley from her residence on February 27th, 2012? Did you physically cause the death of Linda Riley on February 27th, 2012?
Even after Jay's admission, investigators worried that he might later take it back and insist his statement was not genuine. To remove any doubt, they required him to guide them to the location connected to the case. This step would provide the kind of physical confirmation needed to support what had been said during questioning.
Got the results back, Jay, and it's kind of what we both knew. You failed it pretty bad. So let's just cut to the chase. Tell us what happened. Let's get this over with. It's been a long day for us all. Our crime scene technicians they're out at your house. They've been serving a search warrant at your house pretty much all day. And there's some more stuff that's been located at your house that's, again, it's not looking good for you. Obviously, there's going to be some explaining to do. And I'm going to be curious about what kind of deal you're going to come up with now. We need to get this over with. Quit these games. We know something happened. How it happened, I don't know. And that's what I'd like is your reason. Did she come after you? You know, maybe something happened that wasn't good. Whatever it is we need to know, Jay. You need to tell us. And a mistake occurred. We all make them.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's all that it was, Jay. That's all that it was. It was a simple mistake. One that, you know, let's just deal with. Okay? I know you did not go over there with the intent. It was a mistake. It was a freak occurrence. Okay? That's what it was. It's just a freak occurrence. I know that's what it was. It just was a freak thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Throughout the interviews, Roth repeatedly emphasizes his care and respect for Linda, often portraying himself as someone who looked out for her. Yet beneath this portrayal, investigators begin to notice patterns suggesting a need for control and influence after Linda's passing. His choices and behavior add even more complexity to the unfolding story.
We were talking on the couch and so get along just fine, you know. And we were talking about her getting out of there, like I said. And I don't know. Just things happen. Didn't mean to do anything. So then why are you having people stay over that are hurting you and like that? Or she got mad, like I said, she done talk. I guess scuffled a little bit and stuff. Banged her head. So I took it over to the house. I guess she was better than what I thought of her. And she went and just smacked me. I said, you don't need to be doing that stuff like that. She tried to holler at me. And I smacked her and she fell and hit her head. I guess like she didn't come around. It hurts me so much, man.
No, it does. No, it does.
So we're really truly trying to do whatever, but
I know.
we do have a pretty good relationship.
Where'd you take her, Jay?
That last place we went, Aldrich.
Aldridge.
Burned her.
Buried her.
Burned
You burned her.
her. I couldn't even watch that. Maybe sick, I didn't know what to do.
Is she still out there?
What's left?
What's left?
Yeah.
Are her bones still out there?
I don't know. I don't do anything.
Did you take any of her bones with you?
No.
No? What would you think about taking us out there and showing us exactly where it is? That way maybe we can... I figured you would. I think you're ready.
I didn't mean to hurt her. I cared more than what her did.
How about I get you some water? I'll get you a cup of water real quick. I'll take a quick run. I'll get you some water.
On March 4th, 2012. 1 week after Linda Riley went missing, Jay Roth directed investigators to the location where he admitted to destroying evidence related to her case. He was then charged with serious offenses including felony, restraint kidnapping, and second-degree murder. The latter charge was applied because the case did not meet the legal requirements for premeditation. During sentencing, Roth's lawyer requested a lighter punishment, arguing that his client's age and health should be taken into account. However, the judge strongly rejected that idea, stating that Roth posed a continued risk in July 2013. Roth received a life sentence in Missouri, which is legally defined as 30 years. He must serve at least 40% of that term before he can be considered for parole, meaning he would not be eligible until the age of 78. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.